Hi there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate from the Journal Nest and it's great to have your company with me. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're well, and I want to really say welcome back to those of you who've subscribed, and if this is your first time here, it's really wonderful to have you. I hope you can get something out of this. My name is Kate, as I said, and really this channel is new as I've been encouraged to share my journaling process. So I'm surrounded by all sorts of things this afternoon because this is one of my favorite times. I'm nearly at the dressing stage of this second William Blake journal. If you haven't seen my first one, it seems to be quite popular at the moment. It's on the Thankful Thursday, and it was about the gift I made for my very dear friend's birthday. This is my slow stitched detachable cover that this second little William Blake journal will live in. I still need to crochet around the edges and do a closure and put some buttons and things on, but as I've been away, a bit behind on that. But inside, let me go, I just want to check that I've got this vision. I'm not, yeah, okay. So this still needs to be covered up here, but I've made a pocket because when I finish journals, I love to tuck little pieces in the pockets as they go away, so that it can be a journey of discovery. So let's put those there. This is, I'll pull it out. Oh, so at the back, it will have a little flip pocket as well. So it tucks in there. If we don't like the cover, we can take this journal out. I'm going to work on it this afternoon, so I will put the cover out of range. I like to call this part the dressing, or the adding of the accessories and the jewellery. I'm quite determined that this won't stay as it is. This journal cover needs something else, but from an inside point of view and a side point of view, it's feeling nice and chunky. So I know when I get to that point that we're in the right zone for finishing off. So I thought I'd walk you through. It's changed quite a lot from where I first started, and I suppose that's what I'm loving sharing, that this is a creative journey for all of us. If we try to set out and create a journal the same as someone else's, or I'm trying to use all the same papers that I used in my first one, but it's coming out completely different, and that's a joy. So I have actually changed this page here because I was finding the other wallpaper was too dark and I want this to be joyful. I've got a little bit of old linen embroidery there. This is not embellished enough, but it will. I want something here with a butterfly actually. So as I've shared many times, my process is just to surround myself with things that I think might work, and as I chat away to you and look around the desk, things literally do pop up. So here's a little butterfly. I like having 3 bits on top of each other. So that's 2 bits, but it already looks good and relates to those butterflies. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how we're going inside. This is a pocket to open that will have something substantial with a tag in it. Haven't quite got that far yet. This page has a flip, which I'm envisaging will have a little writing card there. We'll see if we come back to that. A pocket. This is Rachel's beautiful Italian paper. Just such a joy, textural joy to feel that. Over here I have a pocket calling for something, and as I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. If something pops out to me as I'm going through the flip, I'll stop. What I've got here is I've just literally, I'll show you my scraps, and genuinely this is my desk. Okay, little brown envelope that you probably can't see, old bits of paper, little journaling cards that I've been working on because I knew I was running out of things appropriate. That's a total scrap. Those are there. I have some florals. That's a piece of paper that I was gifted. One of my signature journals. A few botanicals. Made this page the other day. It might find a home. Of course, butterflies. My friend gifted me both the boxes and all the innards in here. So I think I've used a lot of the colours that feature in my work, but well, there's a bit of quick flower there. I'll just keep them near. You might see me forage in there. So some of the stickers and some fold on. Here's some of the Blake other writings from the poetry I've used within. And this pile over here is, this one keeps popping up. I never use red, but that's a gifted postcard, but somehow it keeps popping out. All these bits and pieces, which are all beautiful. Someone gave me feedback that I just seem to reach over and find things. Well, this is my method. If you surround yourself with enough, if you go burrowing, something will pop up. Okay, so random piles and back to the journal. So I was saying to you that if we go through and I find something that speaks to me, I'll just give it a try. So that's too squashy, but I've got some music over here. Oh, I know, I want to use this one at the end. Okay, so where are those tiny pieces that are probably still going to be too big? How about that? We'll do the corners. And if you've seen, I think I've done one video about the making of this, if not two. I'm really trying to move out of my comfort zone and in these sorts of, I suppose I'm learning that these are called botanicals. I'm trying to use more colour, but I'm not confident is the word. I need something to fill in here because that's too white. I'll come back, flip there. I'll show you this when it's really done, all finished, but I think it will genuinely take me just a little bit longer, and then I'll do a total flip when it's totally dressed. But you may as well come on this journey with me as I need to work on it. So it's just a little flower there, probably the wrong colour actually. I keep coming back to that one. That's better. I'll scrap here. Yep. Literally, I just pulled this out from another place because I didn't like where it was. Oh, I got a fantastic tip. Someone said that I should turn these over and tear with the bigger side, and I'm already learning from that. Okay, I was thinking that that just needs a little bit of colour over that label. Yep, very rough and ready. Might be too much, so I'm going to put it in the bottom here. I usually don't use plain labels like that. I usually use numbers, and I think that's what's worrying me. I feel like that needs to be a number rather than plain, but I don't know where they are. Oh, one more. No, I'll just leave it for the moment. Let's put that there, and I know I've got to come back. Okay, little pocket here. It's quite pretty. I'll cut this one down. Oh gosh, I did use the sewing machine here, and I had a bit of a fight. I think they're already snipped off. Okay, if I put that on that side, I need a little, have I got a butterfly? bright and blue and pink, but those colours sort of blend in. Okay, this is the Hotel Ledger paper, and it's going to be a pocket. So for the moment, let's do that. I'd like to put a tag on that, but I'll come back to it unless actually it's a little scrap of material that I've been using in this. Okay, so let's go this end. Oh. Can we just go like that? Yep. And I'm just going to staple. Breathe in as we get that over there. Yep. We'll trim at that end. And pop it in there. Okay, I like that. We've got a bit of the same colour story coming across and still journaling space there. Okay, so it's a little bit too big. I forgot to check that. These scissors feel a bit blunt. So back in there. Okay, this page has taken some working on. You might remember I used this vivid pink here for the first time in one of my process videos. It still doesn't sit right with me, and that page will probably need to be resolved a bit more, but I'm just thinking if we can link the music with the tag. I think so. It's sort of number on number, that's why I was hesitating. Let's see if I've got any others in this pile. Here's one, a bit smaller, that's a bit better. And the numbers don't fight with each other. Okay, flip that back in. Really like to thank all of you who are sharing your process with me. Now, I have to say, this has been the biggest challenge. This is card, what's it called? Scrapbook. Scrapbook card that I don't usually use ever. But when I started this, I was determined to have more colour, and I'm still resolving it, let's be honest. I had the idea that I would put a butterfly trail over the top of it. So what have I done in between? I've made this a flip, so it's like the journey. Turn the page, I've added this fabric to here now, and the butterflies, here's a pocket, and the thistle. So I'm sort of doing this journey, but it's not resolved yet in my head. So I'm thinking about that still. I'm just thinking, have I got a little, I'm sure I made some little tiny cards that would go in there, but of course, no. I want a really skinny one, sort of like that, but smaller. Anyway, make one on the spot. I don't know what it is. Is it the dark green? Because I don't use green, and maybe that's what my challenge is. I feel better when the green is covered up, which is a problem with the botanical. Okay, this page has the Italian paper on it, manuscript, little tiny card. Maybe that was one I was thinking of that I'd made earlier. Next, I won't get that out now. The whole point of this is that I'm going back to using, realizing there's a shadow there maybe, Blake's poetry, and this is the Wildflowers song. So in here, I wanted it really surrounded by flowers. So still a little bit to go. And here, this last one, these last two poems are not about flowers, but this one's opportunity, and this one is seeds sowing. So I've got one of my little hand-stitched envelopes here, and I thought I might put I don't usually reveal what goes in, but some treasures. So here's a little tiny key that will pop in there. A little, let's use this butterfly, and one bit of a message or something special on a card. Okay, that's not strong enough, Kate. Okay, let's just quickly test. Yeah, so I'm going to paste this on here. Oh, goodness me. So a little bit like that. I know it's going to be too wide. But this was the joy my friend had when she opened all these little envelopes and tucks and pulled out little treasures that you can personalize by the date. Okay. That's still a little tiny bit big. Remember, never perfect, made with love. Okay. Front corner, of course. And so a sensible person probably would have, and that might be too big, I'm thinking. So let's just tuck this in here and know that it fits. Oh, okay. What's happening? Oh, there we go. I think I'll have to trim that down a bit further, but I won't bore you. That'll have a safety pin as a secret. Let's do that now because it gives us a feeling of closure. And this actually says stitchery. Okay, so that's going okay. This page is all butterflies, and I've tucked some very special secret things behind that. Beautiful paper. Where are we? Oh, and that's a big pocket. I'm playing around with things coming out from different angles. Okay, it's absolutely random. This was just sitting here. Could that tuck in there? Yes, it could. It's in there now. This becomes an extra page for journaling right at the end of that. And that's the first signature done. Okay, how are we going? Still with me? Okay, let's see if we can go through this second one and see what needs to be done to dress it. Well, I'm thinking we'll just do some haircuts. This page, I confess, is layer upon layer because it was also too hard to resolve with some of the pinks for me. I'll get better. I feel like I want to round that page. There. Many of you have been sharing that you're working on your own projects. I'd love to hear and see your own work. This is a community and a journey together. Okay. So that sort of makes me smile because my friend liked the idea of the paper continuing. So here's hotel register there, and here is register, but in a different way. This is a little pocket. Seeing it's an envelope, a register. I might put that little baby envelope there, and I will decorate that later. Flowers are okay. Need a little tag there. See, I've run out already. It's a bit of my, actually that's a bit of my paper, and that doesn't look too bad. So I will just make it proportional. Like that. Around the corners, I think. Oh. Don't know what's happening with this. I never empty it, so it's probably all fold up. Oh, there we are. Just a bit more force needed. Okay, little booklet in there. Oh, isn't it cute? Like that. I've used some of my strips. As I say, I never waste any of them to make a belly band. What is that what they're called? Here, with some florals and the old paper. So I'm enjoying that, but I don't think I've got exactly the right thing to go underneath there. And this is another flip, and this is a tuck. Is that what you call it? Yeah, put something in there. What is this? Okay, let's just pull that bit off. That feels right. Okay. Over here, what's happening? Manuscript and the pocket dictionary tuck, whatever that was. That's typewriters. Let's put that there for the moment. No, the colour's wrong. Wrong size. I think I was wondering, this is probably too much, whether I made that a page like that in there, and then I can resolve over the top. Is that too many flips? Journal paper there, journaling paper here, and a tuck. I'm going to do that. When you see the reveal, you'll see whether this lasts or not. But best way forward is to just keep being brave and experimenting. And I'm thinking that I'm showing everything this afternoon. I was just looking at this and thought, again, if you're following my work, everything is multifunctional and never knows where it's going to end up. I was thinking if that became a pocket here, wouldn't be nice? And then there's journaling paper, so I'm going to commit to that. And so it might still be here. Which way? Oops. I say hi to all my new subscribers. I had someone reach out as a fellow Aussie last night, and that's always really exciting. I know everyone's coming from around the world. When you comment, I'd love to have an idea so I know whether you're awake when I'm talking to you or whether you're in a different time zone. That reminds me that it turns into May next week, and I'm off to the US at the end of May, which will be wonderful. And that'll be summer, whereas here it will be coming into winter. Okay, there's a pocket. Feel good about that decision. So, journal page, that lovely thing, something to tuck under here. That's a tiny tuck. This is the wrong colour, but that's the size. Note to self, I need to make more things that size. What's this one? This is a pocket. Am I testing my luck? Actually, no, I think that's woodwork. Big step. Be decisive. That seems to work better. All right, we're nearly there, I think. So we'll have something there. 2 pockets. Oh, yoo-hoo. This page is not making me happy because it's too plain. But over here's the blossom, and yoo-hoo, the owl is my symbol of wisdom. So I think that's what I was, earlier in the video I said I thought I was saving this for something. put him there. And we can put that there. Needs another little pop. The blossom, the cradle song, the laughing song. This is a pocket. I'm just going fast now so we can get an idea of how much to do. That's a side pocket. Here's a treasure envelope. I made this envelope myself and I really enjoy doing those sorts of things. Plain page there. This is another pocket that needs a tag. And I've made this precious journaling card, but I need to put that somewhere in here, but I don't want to damage the paper. This one's already got something in it, so that's good. A little bit neutral here at the end. Oops, too many strings. Pocket and journal paper. Ooh, it's so precious. So precious. I love the look of that. Let's just put that gently there. Paper, butterflies, gel over here. This is a flip. Still to resolve this. And then that's the end. This is a pocket. And again, the old paper. No. Okay, so I know where I've got to go to next. So my where to next is to make some more little journal papers and cards. I'll give you a backwards flip and hope I'm not making you dizzy. But what do you think? Is she nearly there? She's starting to say that to me. So, until next time, this is my William Blake journal with detachable cover, snugly in its home there. In fact, I'll just tuck that flap in there. Treasures to go in there. Wrap, buttons. Okay, I hope everyone that you enjoyed seeing some of my messy process. Be encouraged. Just love being with you on this journey. Thank you for your comments, and it's just a wonderful affirmation of this community that we can all talk to each other, grow, share our work, and be mindful and well together, because that's what this journey is about. Okay, I'll see you next time. This is Kate from Australia at the Journal Nest saying bye for now. Bye.